is not it. So, when it can be created mathematically, that means it is not random. Random things will not have a definite shape or pattern. So, all these things you see, this I have listed: cloud, mountain, river, fire, coastline. We never fail to identify these objects. So, when we are deterministically determine these objects, then this is not a random object. This is a, though it is forming randomly, but it has a definite shape and this is having different definite volume or some thing which we can identify pattern, something like that. So, in that way everybody is doing math, from nature to human, plants, animals, everybody doing math. And so, math is not hard. If it is hard, then nothing will move, everything will collapse, because mathematical formulas, planet is moving like that. We can predict at 76 years after that comet of, which comet? Halley comet, yes, that repeats. Okay. And this earth moving in sun, like that. This is suppose sun, and what is earth? Earth is moving like that, elliptically, is not it? This is orbit, like that. I think it should go like that. It is comes closer and goes away elliptically, is not it? So, this mathematically we know that it is 365 days. So, everything is following a mathematical sequence, and then if mathematics not hard, still we face problem in mathematics, and we tell mathematics is hard. So, I have concluded we do not know that we know math, and it will be fact, it will be a fact when I will discuss further. No, everything it will appear to you that I know it, everything we know. So, now I thought of identifying then why math appears hard. As you told, math is hard, why it is appear hard. So, for that I have studied these things, and my observation is that there is an syndrome, I call it I do not know, they know. Every time you are sitting, I am giving a good lecture and you are saying sir knows maximum mathematics, we do not know. You are feeling like that, no? But case is not like that. I have prepared, so I am telling so many things. When you prepare, you can also speak so many things, is not it? So, this is a feeling, I do not know, they know. And what is the bad effect of this? Nobody discusses about math. They think that if I get exposed, if they know that I do not know this math, it will be bad for me. So, better not to discuss. So, this is the thing, but how we can change this situation? Just think, I do not know, they do not know, because in real sense this math is so devastating subject, knowing everything is not possible to single man, it is impossible. So, it is not that he knows everything and I do not know anything, it is not like that. So, something he knows, something I know, this is the fact. So, when you are confidently tell that thing that I know something, you know something, then these things come. How it helps? I know, you know. When I feel that I know, you know, or something I do not know, you do not know, then this interaction will start. Then we will start speaking on mathematics, and when we start mathematics, no, mathematics is not really hard. That I am telling, I am summarizing this book only dealing with the characteristics of line, and that will when I will explain, it will appear like that. And if I can in single sentence I can explain what this book deals, then how it will be hard? It is not hard at all. And those characteristics of line without knowing, and this primitive people, suppose I cite example of great pyramids. Great pyramids 5000 years ago they built, and that time no mathematics was there, numbering system was not there, alphabets were not there. Still human created so large thing. I have visited personally 5 days, I visited all this pyramid to see all these things. Without knowing single mathematics, they have created so nice beautiful structures, and this is in sand dunes, no, where now stone is available. So, they have to bring these stones from somewhere, then they have to stack one after another, so many meticulously. So, all these things are there. So, without knowing that mathematics, that what does it mean? They are knowing how to use those things, but they are not knowing the way we are now defining. And a similar reasoning I will give this people, those architectures. They may not be knowing that calculus, they may not be knowing this art, how these arcs are forming, but they can replicate or form these arcs very nicely, they can arc than any others. So, without calculus also they do. How they do? Because naturally it is there, but in a defined form or classical form they do not know, but raw form they can tell, this will look like that, this will look like that. So, we will explore all these things. So, now onwards I request you, at least those are attending my class, you start speaking about mathematics. Then you need not solve 100 course problem, you need not solve, just you start discussing, your math score will improve automatically. These are the another two finding why math appears hard, because somebody when tell, no, you do that I told motorcycle driving, I constantly taking care of this displacement, velocity, acceleration, but when I have to solve this problem of Newton's law, then I will fail, but I will never fail in road. If I fail in road, there will be regular accident, but hardly there is accident. Millions of commuters are using same road every day, and hardly 0.001% accident occurs. So, you can say it is a foolproof system, and mathematics is so strong within us, inbuilt. And sometime we do that, as I told, that calculus. Why we are doing calculus? In one class, one student was insisting me, sir, you teach me about differential equations, I think. I was asking, what for you want? That question he was not answering. You tell your application, then I will tell the alternate way of doing that. Even without knowing differential equation also you can solve these problems. So, this is the thing. Calculus also, calculus, anybody can tell why we do calculus? What is the objective of calculus? Why it is required? When I have this arithmetic, I have geometry, I have algebra, I have trigonometry, then what for calculus is required? So, these are the things, because without knowing we are doing, that is why it becomes. And when I tell that it is characterizing the lines, calculus is characterizing lines, then it is very easy thing. I can also characterize what is that in line, it will be a straight line, as you told that equation y is equal to mx, it is a straight line. So, by you know already that it is a straight line, is not it? And then dy dx means what is the slope of that straight line, you will tell it is the tangent, and dy dx is a tangent. So, it is not hard actually. So, inbuilt we know, but when we are without, we know, we do not know that we know that, that is the another issue. So, with that we where we start, we will start with because I these things I want to share my thoughts, because math is not really hard, it is very easy, and if you know some basic things, no, it will clarity will come, and once you get a clarity, no, math will not be a frightening subject, it will be an interesting subject. Now, to start with, I am coming here evolution of mathematics. Now, how mathematics evolved? Let us have a discussion on that. Evolution means, I want to mean that suppose we are sometime we are in Stone Age, is not it? So, what type of mathematics? That time Stone Age means, so what that time human, earlier we were scattered individual people, then people thought of from this safety, they started living in groups, forming society. So, in those time, what was the mathematics required? First use of mathematics. Okay, it is difficult to imagine that situation. Now, I am giving another option. If you think that you are a just child growing, and you just have now have some little bit clarity about the world, and what was the first requirement of mathematics when you grow or when a child grows? First requirement. Addition, subtraction. Okay. We will spend some time here, because this clarity I feel it is required. What is your good name? Huh?
Parth.
Parth. This is okay? How many of you agree on that? Your name?
Maitre.
Mitra. Okay. You got one supporter, 1 plus 1. How many of you support that? He voted in favor of you. Anybody voting? You tell? No. So, negative 1. You, what you feel? Huh? Favor, okay, plus 1. First requirement, a child's, or if you can add some other things also here. First requirement, or humans when they civilized, first requirement of the people, mathematics. No idea? Addition, what you add? What you add? So, first requirement is number. So, addition is not first requirement, it is an operation. Okay? This is an operation, first addition, but what is the first requirement of mathematics?
Number.
I have given a clue, come out. Numbers. What numbers? Numbers is not required. I know what for you require mathematics. Your need. What is the need? Number is not need. Number is a facilitator. What is your first need? Requirement. Good.
To count toffees and chocolates.
Yes, very good. Count. Mostly we want to count. Okay. Count. What's your good name? Huh? ROMIT. Very good. How many voting Ramit. Everybody? Arey wow, very good. All 12 or 10 जो भी है. So, this is the count. So, for counting what is required? Now, need I got. What is required for counting? ये एक्चुअली क्या है, वी नेवर रीलुक. क्लास 1 we read all these things, but after that we forget, but we never relook on that actually. So, some point of time we should relook what we have already learned. As I told, we know everything, but we do not know that we know. This is the exercise. Okay. What is required for that counting? Ramit. Numbers. What numbers? I have to optimize because I cannot give so much time, so that I will not able to finish then. Okay. Have you heard about natural numbers? Why it is called natural numbers? This called because of this need. When we require 1 chocolate, 2 chocolate, we ask my parents that you give me, then we use automatically 1, 2, 3 these numbers comes. So, natural number is the first mathematics what human society required, and that time their requirement was to keep track of themselves. That time they were living in hostile environment, no, with animals, and so keeping track of themselves, keeping track of their fellow household animals, all these things. Okay. Now, one thing has come. What is the second requirement? That I will not disclose this. What is the second requirement? Next requirement, we now learn counting and numbers is there. What will be our next requirement? From a child perspective, you can say